courting controversy with his snapshots. Find out why.
President Obama proposes to cure cancer. We will have more details coming up.
Walmart is closing over 200 stores. Find out which ones.
Live from the Channel 99 studios in the Hazleton Area Career Center, it's the area's only student-produced news show. This is Channel 99 News.
Hello everyone and welcome back to BCTV Channel 99.
Where we bring you up-to-date news, weather, sports, and more. Today is January 8th, 2016.
I'm your host, Brandy Irish.
And I'm Kylie Dillon.
Heights Terrace Middle School was selected by the PA Department of Education to be a Title I distinguished school in the 2015-2016 school year. They are among the highest 5% of Title I schools based on aggregate math and reading PSSA scores. They met annual measurable objectives. They are also in the highest 5% Title I schools based on aggregate and closing the achievement gap in reading and mathematics for PSSA. The photo was taken today and includes top PSSA performing elementary and middle school students.
New retail store. Although some folks don't want the discount retail outlet, new Dollar General stores are popping all over the region. Alabama applied for a permit to build a 9,100 square foot store along Route 93 in Cunningham. The permit was denied by zoning officer Bernard because the tract is zoned residential and not a business district. There are many residents of the area that are against the construction of the building on the property. He said that he will attend a hearing on Tuesday and explain his denial. Residents will also have the opportunity to make their case before the zoning board.
In the 2016 Hazleton Area School District Spelling Bee, 32 students from 8 different districts gathered at West Hazleton Elementary Middle School to spell their way to the top. Taking the top prize of $100 was 7th grader Landon Wolk for correctly spelling the word laundromat. Second place went to Sabria Shaikh, winning $75 plus a $50 for being the top seller in her grade. Coming in third was Gabriella Terracino, who received a $50 award. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is getting.
It may seem like an innocent picture of a dad taking his baby in for her shots. The caption.
They told me to go. This was supposed to be nice. And backlash after posting a photo of his baby daughter as she was about to get her vaccinations. It may seem like an innocent picture of a dad taking his baby in for her shots. The caption says, doctor's visit time for vaccinations. But when the dad is Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, those 5 words carry much more weight. Zuckerberg posted the picture of him with his new daughter Maxima that promoted those who are against vaccines to post some harsh comments to the new dad. Among them, injecting newborns and infants with disease and neurotoxins is disgusting science that injures millions every year. And shame on all of you and your souls. Many anti-vaccine advocates claim there's a link between vaccines and autism. However, that's now been widely discredited. Others thanked the new dad for making the statement. While it's not clear if Mark Zuckerberg is planned to make a statement on vaccines, but in the past he has addressed the issue, saying, "The science is completely clear. Vaccines work and are important for health of everyone in our community."
The Republican presidential field has narrowed, with the contenders growing increasingly more competitive as the Iowa caucus draws nearer. The GOP infighting was front and center at last night's debate. Here with Bethany Gelati reports.
And then there were 7. Still a big GOP primary field by historical standards, but smaller than previous debates. Trump and Cruz took center stage, literally and figuratively, at Thursday's Fox Business Network debate in South Carolina. They've been mostly friendly so far this primary season, but last night the gloves came off with Donald taking bare-knuckle jabs at Cruz's natural-born citizenship status and presidential eligibility.
Very, very fine constitutional attorneys that feel that because he was not born on the land, he cannot run for office.
And Cruz striking back with the shot involving Trump's mother, who was born in Scotland.
On the issue of citizenship, Donald, I'm not going to use your mother's birth against you.
Also hitting Donald's hometown.
Not a lot of conservatives come out of Manhattan. I'm just saying.
With the spotlight on Trump and Cruz, the others fought to stand out as alternatives to the embattled frontrunners.
Governor Christie has endorsed many of the ideas that Barack Obama supports.
When you're a senator, what you get to do is just talk and talk and talk. When you're a governor, you're held accountable.
But while attacking each other, they all shared a common favorite target.
Tuesday night, I watched Story Time with Barack Obama.
This president is undermining the constitutional basis of this government.
He's missing the whole point.
Reporting for Channel 99, I'm Bethany Gelati.
Also, last night's debate, Republican presidential hopeful Carly Fiorina is taking some hard swipes at Hillary Clinton. At last night's Republican debate, she took a dig at Clinton's marriage. She said, unlike the former Secretary of State, she actually loves spending time with her husband. On CNN's New Day, she continued to hammer on the frontrunner for the Democratic nomination and on former President Clinton.
Hillary Clinton has spent her entire life on a quest for power. She has avoided prosecution more times than El Chapo, honestly. We run out of gates to describe the scandals. Bill and Hillary Clinton are the ultimate insiders. The Clinton Global Initiative is like a Ponzi scheme, with Bill and Hillary Clinton on top selling access and influence to our government. So, Mrs. Clinton craves power once again. She wants to be in the White House. The truth is, she's more qualified for the big house.
Fiorina was
not on the main stage at the debate in North Charleston, South Carolina, but she's getting buzz for a strong showing in the undercard debate.
Part of President Obama's State of Union speech touched on a new role for Vice President Joe Biden to go after that moonshot to cure cancer in the United States.
Tonight I'm announcing a new national effort to get it done. And because he's gone to the mat for all of us on so many issues over the past 40 years, I'm putting Joe in charge of mission control. For the loved ones we've all lost, for the families that we can still save, let's make America the country that cures cancer once and for all.
You may remember Biden's son, B, died of brain cancer last year. Both Democrats and Republicans stood and applauded the news.
America's largest retailer is closing hundreds of stores across the world, putting thousands of people out of work. Walmart announced its first ever mass closing on Friday, with 269 stores worldwide closing their doors. 154 of those stores are in the U.S. The company says approximately 16,000 employees will be impacted by the closings, 10,000 of whom are in the United States. According to its press release, Walmart says more than 95% of the closed stores in the U.S. are within 10 miles of another Walmart, and the company hopes that those associates will be placed in nearby locations. Stay tuned. When we come back, it's Joe Teig with sports.
Same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Hello everybody, Joe Tack here with your Channel 99 News Sports. First up in the NFL, on Saturday night the Pittsburgh Steelers went up against the Cincinnati Bengals. First quarter, no score. Second quarter, Chris Boswell of Pittsburgh scores a 39-yard field goal to put Pittsburgh up 3-0. 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Boswell again scores a field goal to put Pittsburgh up 6-0. In the third quarter, again, Boswell scores another field goal to put Pittsburgh up 9-0. 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Martavis Bryant scores a 10-yard pass from Ben Roethlisberger to put the Steelers up 15-0. Fourth quarter, Jeremy Hill of Cincinnati scores a 1-yard run to put the Bengals up 15-7. With only 5 minutes left in the game, Mike Nugent of Cincinnati scores a 36-yard field goal to put the Bengals down 15-10. With only a minute 50 left, A.J. Green scores a 25-yard pass from A.J. McCarron to put the Bengals up 16-15. With only seconds left in the game, Boswell scores a 35-yard field goal to put Pittsburgh up 18-16. Pittsburgh went on to win 18-16. This Sunday, they go up against the Denver Broncos. The Kansas City Chiefs faced off against the Houston Texans. First quarter, Niall Davis of the Chiefs scores a 106-yard kick return. Kansas City is up 7-0. Second quarter, Cairo Santos scores a 49-yard field goal to put the Chiefs up 10-0. Third quarter, Chris Conley scores a 9-yard pass from Alex Smith to put the Chiefs up 20-0. Going into the fourth quarter, Cairo Santos again scores a field goal to put the Chiefs up 30-0. Kansas City goes on to win 30-0. This weekend they face the New England Patriots. Now going into the NBA, in last night's game between the Chicago Bulls and the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bulls managed to win 115 to 111. Jimmy Butler of Chicago had 53 points. Tonight, this weekend, the Bulls face off against the Dallas Mavericks. And last night, the Cleveland Cavs faced off against the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs came up with an amazing 99-95 victory. This Sunday, the Spurs face off against the Dallas Mavs. And now going into hockey. In last night's game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Canadiens of Canada, the Blackhawks came up with a 2-1 victory. Tonight, Chicago faces the Toronto Maple Leafs. Also in last night's action, the Washington Capitals faced off against the Vancouver Canucks, and the Capitals won the game 4-1. Tomorrow, Washington faces the Buffalo Sabres. Well, that'll do it for me today. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, have a great weekend.
Hey guys, welcome to Game Life Weekly. My name is Mark Sherman here, and I'm your host. We got a lot of games coming out, and enjoy. And now I'm going to tell you the upcoming game releases of the week. So first thing we got on our list, we got Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon coming up for the PC on January 15th. Oxenfree coming out for the Xbox One on January 15th. Zeros coming out for the Xbox One on January 16th. A Boy and His Blob coming out for the Xbox One, PS4, Vita, and PC on January 19th. We got The Blade and Soul coming out for the PC on January 19th. We got The Bug Butcher coming out for PC, Mac, and Linux on January 19th. The Darkest Dungeon coming out for the PC on January 19th. We got Kalos coming out for the PS4 on January 19th. We got Resident Evil 0 coming out for the Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, and PC on January 19th. We got Resident Evil Origins Collection coming out for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC on January 19th. We got Stardust Vanguards coming out for the PS4 on January 19th. We got Albedo Eyes of the Outer Space coming out for the Xbox One on January 20th. Homeworld Deserts of Karak coming out for the PC on January 20th. Boxtivity coming out for PC on January 21st. Got Move or Die coming out also for the PC on January 21st. Well, that's all the game releases coming out this week. Thank you guys for watching. Your host here, Mark Sangarimo, logging off.
Hello, and welcome back to 60 Second Saturday with Tyler Brichette.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to your 60 Second Serenade. Today's topic is popcorn. Oh, the lovely popcorn. Doesn't that remind you of a place? Maybe the movie theaters? Yeah, popcorn is actually the savior of movie theaters, to be honest. During the Great Depression, theaters were doing horrible in business until popcorn was brought into the theaters. It pretty much made everything cheap, and yeah, go popcorn. Also, popcorn pops from heat and a little water. The heat and water gets trapped into the kernel, creating steam. As the temperature rises, the steam keeps rising until it pops! Well, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to Cinema Spotlight, where I read the teleprompter and hope I didn't make any mistakes in the script, because chances are I finished this 10 minutes before it was due. I am a horrible person, but not as horrible as a Disney villain, or is what they want you to think. The movie Maleficent explores that question through the twisting of the old story Sleeping Beauty. See the villainess's side of the tale as we follow Maleficent, played by Angelina Jolie, through a magical fairy tale world, and through a story of romance, betrayal, revenge, and love. And also, just a fun fact, since the children cast in the role of toddler Aurora were afraid of Jolie's makeup and garb, the little girl is played by Angelina's own daughter. So, Star Wars. No. I'm not doing Star Wars. I thought the hype was over. I thought we were done with this. I'm not doing this. You know, whatever. Episode 8 won't even come out till May 26, 2017. Yeah, I know, Pfizer's already counting it down. J.J. Abrams and George Lucas are directing it. Okay, now let's move on. Like, I'm just saying, guys, there are other movies. In fact, there are other George Lucas movies, like American Graffiti, which was made in 1973, but takes place on the last day of summer, 1962. The dramedy stars the, at the time, not yet completely famous Richard Dreyfuss and Ron Howard, Howard later gaining recognition for his role in Happy Days as Richie Cunningham. It was Lucas's first film, and that's it for today. Be sure to tune in next time. This is Bethany Gelati, signing.
Do it!
I don't want to do it!
Do it!
May the Force be with you.
That's it for this weekend's edition of Channel 99 News. As we leave, we will take a look at the weather.
Currently, it is 42 degrees with a 10% chance of precipitation. Here is the 7-day forecast. Have a great weekend.